All right. To start this show, I want to go out on record real quick and say that I do have a little bit of a sniffle. It's that time of year. Very sorry to the audience that has to hear me fight through this horrid disease that I have, that I don't have the vaccine for, and I will die. Um, just kidding. It's not COVID. I think it's just a cold. We'll see. Big night tomorrow. Out at the bars with the boys. I'm questionable right now. It will be a game time decision. um, we'll see if we get any updates from the media between now and then. Probably questionable. See, it's questionable, not doubtful though. There's a big difference between questionable and doubtful.
Yeah,
We're
in
still in that questionable.
bars, like playing in a New Year's Eve bowl kind of thing, especially if everyone's going. You're gonna, no matter what the medical staff's saying, you're probably gonna go to give it your all and try to make it.
I'm gonna put it out all out on the line. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I've been eating a honey and garlic mixture that uh I've been doing that twice a day. It's supposed to put good bacteria in your system. So I'm really doing everything. I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror, and I give myself a good sickness be gone straight into my own eyes. I've substituted that for my usual 5 daily you sucks in the mirror. That's the update right now. I'm gonna put it all on the line. I'm expected to practice tonight in the warm up, uh, day before practice. We'll see if I can throw a few beers back, and I'm feeling all right. Um, Stay light
Mental
on my feet.
reps.
Mental reps. Yeah, I'll give myself a few of these, and we'll see how we're doing. All right. On a sports note, it's been a couple weeks. We do apologize. That's just because I'm lazy, and that's as simple as it is. Uh, we got Christmas here in a couple days. Just a week away, not a week away, just a couple days away. Which means bowl season in college football, and I mean it's nitty gritty time in the NFL. It's about as real as it gets. Um, my computer is just dinging for some reason right now. But the my Packers are still in the hunt
Don't know how.
after beating the Rams the other night on Monday Night Football prime time. Rodgers shows up, not like in the AJ Dillon concussion possibility there. We'll see. We got a big one against the Dolphins on Christmas. So you know, once everybody counted us out, that's when we started working. We made easy work of those Dallas Cowboys. It is what it is. We'll see what we can get out of this season. We'll see what we can salvage and move on from there. But on the college football side, yeah, bowl season, which means a lot of good bowls, a lot of shit bowls. So it's very fun when it comes to betting.
Let's going with a recap real quick so we can catch up with where we're at. So we last left off week 13, and I have been doing the bets to keep track every week. Still doing my picks. We just haven't been getting them out. I was in Florida for a week, and then last week we just forgot. So that's on us.
It is on
Um,
us.
yeah, that's that. I mean, it is what it is. Um, the current standings, I am sitting at a cool 15, 11, and 1. 4 games above 500. We take that. Nothing to go home and brag about, but it's a good mental state. I'm happy to be there.
Winning record is hard to come by in this game, and you should be happy with that. So
Yeah, definitely. And you did take last week off.
I
You
did.
did 1 week of NFL picks, which happened to be your best week of betting yet. You went 2-1.
Maybe I should just bet the NFL. You know,
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but so I've currently got bet 27 games total. You're currently sitting at 24. But
what's
you
my
are now
overall record?
5, 18, and 1.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so those are the current standings. A lot of work to do for you. Again, I'm just trying to make sure I stay above 500 at this point.
Fair enough.
And without further ado, if you want to get to the bowl games you got this week.
Yeah, bowl season. Um, it's this Christmas weekend, so there's a lot of like MAC type bowls. You're not going to see a ton of Big Ten SEC talent out this weekend, which is fine. I like betting, the lower conferences anyway. It's kind of fun, even though JMU this season absolutely uh ravaged me for some reason. I don't know what I did to them. Um, anytime I bet them on the over, they went under, and anytime I just didn't bet them, they went over. So but with that being said, I need to find out what bowl this is that they're playing in. But I am going to take Bowling Green just because I like Bowling Green and we're in the great state of Ohio. Oh, the quick lane bowl. The hell the quick lane bowl is, but I'm going to take Bowling Green in the quick lane bowl over New Mexico State money line. It's minus 177. Quick one. I mean, I need wins at this point, so you got to take the you can't take dogs when you need wins. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't watched much of Bowling Green this year. I've seen them on Maction Tuesdays every now and then. But outside of that, don't know a ton about them. They're bowl eligible, so they must be halfway decent. And then New Mexico State, I couldn't tell you about them.
Once you told me New Mexico State, I could say,
my other lock here is going to be Wake Forest. I'm going to take the over in the Gasparilla Bowl.
Of course, naturally.
Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. They play Missouri. Wake Forest, Missouri. Wake Forest went into that shootout. Bless me. Sorry, once again, sick. Wake Forest had a shootout earlier in the year, so they're capable of scoring a ton of points and a ton of points quickly. The over-under set at 58.5. The odds on that are minus 112 for good reason, because it's a lock, I think,
I feel like overs in bowl games are usually pretty high.
Yeah, because they're putting it all out on the field.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyways, Wake Forest over 58.5 against Missouri. Final lock. I'm gonna, and I know you hate Baylor. You've made it very very known that you hate Baylor. But I'm gonna take
4 times this year, man.
I'm gonna take Baylor to cover. They're favored by 4 points, so I'm gonna take Baylor in the points over Air Force, the Armed Forces Bowl, of course, because Air Force is in it.
They're playing Forces Bowl. Do you think they're gonna win?
What are any of those Armed Forces teams doing? They're running the ball up the middle, and if it doesn't work, they run the ball up the middle some more. So
their secret weapon, the Air Force.
You'd think Air Force would air it out.
Possibly. I mean, worst case scenario, they call out the trick play with an attack helicopter or something.
Fair enough. But yeah, I like Baylor in the Armed Forces Bowl by foe. Those are the Christmas weekend college football locks. I'll pass it over to you, my friend, for the Christmas weekend NFL locks. What week is this? I can't even remember.
Week 16. I've got a few things I want to talk about before I give my picks.
Floor's yours.
Week 13, I gave my picks of the Broncos over in the Packers game and Commies money line. Love calling them the Commies, first of all. But just for anyone who's unaware, if you do make a parlay and one of your bets gets voided, you still get as a win. I was expecting a loss. I had the Commanders to win against the Giants, and the game went as a tie.
Yeah.
I was sitting there kind of pissed off. I'm like, oh my God, I'm literally going to lose because of a tie. And then I was on the airplane watching the game. And when I landed, I got a Venmo from Mr. Tim saying I had won. I was like, sick. I wasn't expecting any money. But yeah, sick. Good to know that if a bet gets voided in a parlay, it counts as a win. That's great. Needed that. So other thing real quick, Immaculate Reception, 50-year anniversary on Saturday. Yes. And Franco Harris passed away this morning. That's brutal. Sucks. That sucks. Hate to see it. I was like, I woke up to that news this morning. I'm like, wow, that's actually killer. They were going to retire his jersey this weekend.
Days before.
Yeah, he didn't make it, and that sucks. You hate to see it. So prayers out for him and his family, of course. But yeah, week 16, let's go. So I am 15-11-1 with my one commies tie. Start, I'm going to pick a Thursday night matchup game. I'm taking the Jags money line. I wanted to say go out and put wanted to take them to cover, but it's currently at a pick 'em right now, meaning that they don't have anybody like -1 or minus anything right now. It's currently just a pick 'em, which I think that says a lot. It is at Jets, so it's probably going to be pretty darn cold compared to Jacksonville, but they're starting Zach Wilson. I don't Zach Wilson. So Jags money line, first lock of the week there. Second lock, I hate to do this. There's going to be a trend here in a second. And don't mistake this as I'm rooting for either of these teams. Just put I get the Browns covering -3 against the Saints. The Saints are piss poor, and it's going to be a cold game in Cleveland on, I think they play Sunday. No, they play Saturday. Everybody plays Saturday this week.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, so Christmas Eve. The Saints suck. And if it's going to be cold weather, it's going to be a ground and pound game. And you know who runs?
And that's what the Browns are the best at. Yeah.
Yeah. You know who the Saints aren't good? Like, Saints suck at running. Alvin Kamara's having a terrible.
Yes.
But yeah, I love the Browns -3. It'll probably be like a 14-10 game. It'll probably be something piss poor.
Ugly game up there in Cleveland.
Yeah. Last pick, I know, again, I hate this now that I'm realizing it. I picked both Ohio teams to cover this week, and I hate both Ohio teams. So the Bengals play the Patriots this week. I'm going to go ahead and rock -3.5 for the Bengals. The Bengals I saw are actually the best team in the NFL when it comes to covering the spread. I think they're 11-3. And I think the Patriots stink. We all saw that against the Raiders this past weekend.
That was atrocious.
Any playoff chances I think the Patriots had, they needed to win that game, and I think they just chance and lost it all. That's a demoralizing play. That ruins your season.
Yeah,
and they're going to come out. It is in New England, but I mean, what have we seen from the Patriots to make us think that they could go out and compete with a top tier team like the Bengals?
Right.
I think the spread is way too low, and I think that the Bengals should be favored by like 7.5.
Take advantage of that low spread, as you should.
Yeah, I need it. I need to go as high as I can above 500 here.
How many more weeks of the regular season we got? We got 3.
So 3 more weeks. We are in Ohio, so sports gambling is legal in 11 days. Go ahead and get your sign-up bonuses when you can. I'm already sitting at about, I think, a cool $600 in free plays across a few different apps. If anyone wants my FanDuel referral thing, let me know.
Comment.
Yeah, comment.
either of us will give you the referral.
Yeah. The deal is if you go ahead and create an account, you both get $100. It's a win-win. But yeah, 11 days for that. Yes, we get NFL for 2 weeks once it's legal. There are 18 weeks in the NFL. So yeah.
There you go. I like the festive Santa hat for the Christmas episode. Thank you.
Thank you. It actually was supposed to be a hatred hat.
Hatred hat for what?
I don't know. Hate a lot of things.
Just general hatred?
Yeah, the red means anger.
This is the time of year for joy and giving and thankfulness, and you're wearing that hat out of hatred?
Yeah.
And no specific hatred to any person, group, place, or thing.
All of them.
Okay. All right. Any parting words before we head into Christmas weekend here in the football season?
You get the chance, throw some rocks at trains on Christmas morning.
I'll be doing it. I will definitely be doing it.
I wish I could.
All right, folks. That's all from us. We'll be back next week to look at the New Year's 6 bowls. And the New Year's weekend in NFL. So look forward to that. We'll see you next time.